7 days, 5 masters, and a 103 Grandmaster Trae Young. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you can get no money spent, as well as how you can get these masters really quickly. And it starts off by going ahead and selecting one master in which you want to go ahead and get. And that is between these 101 masters, and that is really key, especially if you no money spent, because you are going to try and get at least one of these masters, and you might as well pick the one you want to try and go for first and try and get that one in total. So take a look at their stats, take a look at their playstyle, position, boost, all of that stuff, and bear that in mind and pick one master in which you want to get. Now for me, I'm going to take, for example, this DeMar DeRozan as we go through the promo. Here's the all-team 2022 master. I do recommend you go ahead and look at the text next to these players' names, because that will help you in the promo itself. So DeMar DeRozan is that all-team master. So then what you want to do is head over into the limited time event. Now you can see each different master has its different section. Hopefully this will be fixed, but at the moment it's a little bit messed up with how it is, because DeMar DeRozan is an all-team master, but you press on his events, it's an all-rookie team event, which is for that Giddy over there. So it is kind of mismatch between which ones are actually corresponding to the events. Hopefully that will get fixed. But as of now, that is why it's key for you to remember which sort of masters each different section corresponds to. So I'm going to take, for example, DeMar DeRozan. He is the all-team master. So I want to go ahead and play through the all-team master events, which are right over here under Scotty Barnes. Hopefully that'll get fixed. But at the moment, they're over here. I would play through all of these ones first. They will reset daily, and you can see specifically what time they are going to reset. These ones over here are 10 a.m. EST. These ones over here are 12 a.m. EST. So it's just going to depend on the different events. Each one is going to reset at a different point throughout the day, and they are on 24-hour resets. So that is going to be key when you're going ahead and playing through. I do recommend maybe you go ahead and log in maybe every 4 hours throughout the day and just go ahead and play through any events that have unlocked. Isn't too bad on the stamina front, because it is only 50 stamina per event, and there aren't a great deal of events you have to play through. There's 4 in total for each different section, and you times that by 5, that's 20 events. 20 times 50, that is only going to be 1000 stamina throughout the day, which isn't a huge amount. That's just under 2 stamina refills, which isn't too bad at all. But play through as many events as you can, and the reason for that is because you can actually exchange some tokens for some other ones, and we'll go into that later on in the set. But also there is an event over here which costs 100 stamina, and this one can only be done once throughout the day, but it is going to give you a select pack where you're basically going to get yourself all of the different tokens times 3. So basically 15 tokens in total. In the pack, it's going to be 3 of each different section, and you're going to go ahead and pick 3 tokens. Now I would recommend you go ahead and pick the 3 tokens that correspond to that first master you want to get, because that'll help you the most with this promo. You can see it also gives a chance at getting some of those 94 to 98 overall players, which can be used in the set. If you do get one of these players, it is going to dramatically decrease the amount of tokens you need, and maybe increase your chances of getting more than one master with this promo. So that's going to help you out a lot. Make sure you're playing through that event every single day. I saved that one to my bench, so I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like and how you're going to go ahead and pick the different tokens you need. So sticking with my example, I want that DeMar DeRozan. He is the all-team master. So you can see I get a bunch of tokens. I don't get lucky enough to get a player. I'm going to go ahead and find these ones over here, the all-team 2022 tokens, because those correspond to the master that I want to get, that DeMar DeRozan. So I'm going to go ahead and select all 3 of those. If you want to try and get Giddy, you'd pick the all-rookie team tokens. If you want to try and get Marcus Smart, you want to try and get all the defensive team tokens. And that is exactly how it works. And you can see at the bottom over there, it tells you exactly which master these tokens correspond to. So I'm going to select all of those ones, and then we're going to go over into the sets. And this is where you're exchanging your tokens. I'll start off with the DeMar DeRozan sets over here, which are over here, the all-team 2022 player set. To get DeMar DeRozan, I need to get myself Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Pascal Siakam, Julius Randle, and that Damian Lillard. Each one is between 94 to 98 overall. Now to get them, you're going to have to head over to the sets to the right of this card over here. And you can see there is your Bradley Beal. I'm going to need 20 tokens to be able to get him. And then it just increases. The more amount of tokens you get, the higher overall player you get. So 30 tokens for Jimmy Butler, 45 tokens for Pascal Siakam, at 65 for Julius Randle, and finally 90 tokens for that Damian Lillard. So in total, you're going to have to get through 250 tokens to get yourself one of these 101 masters. Now that is going to be a real challenge in itself to try and get up to 250 tokens. We'll do calculations at the end of the video, but that is going to be how you can get them. And that is why it's key. If you do get a master from, say, any of the packs that you do open in the event, that is going to dramatically decrease the amount of tokens you need to be able to get the master. Because say I get one of these 98 overall players, say I get Damian Lillard, that's going to mean that I don't have to spend through 250 tokens. I'm going to have to spend through 90 less, which would put me at 160 tokens to get myself a 101 master, and hopefully then push to get a second one as well. It's exactly the same for all the other masters. You can see for Giddy over here, I'm going to need each of the 5 lower overall players, all the way from that LaMelo Ball up to that 98 Franz Wagner. And you can see it's exactly the same amount of tokens to get them. It's just those different tokens required. It's those rookie team tokens, just because Giddy is that all rookie team master over there. Exactly the same for Marcus Smart. And of course, this set over here is a little bit messed up. It is that Scotty Barnes. I don't know why it's showing Williams the third over there, but it is meant to be that Scotty Barnes. And then you can see Joel Embiid, exactly the same stuff. Now, to get Trae Young, you're going to need all 5 of those 101 masters, and you should get them back. It says in the info tab, you will get all of them back over there after you've exchanged them for that 103 Trae Young, who is going to be very difficult, if near impossible, to get no money spent at all. But then to the right of that, this is where you're going to exchange tokens for ones that you actually need. And it starts off with this 25 token for 15 ones in exchange. You can see I can put in 25 tokens that I don't need, so any of the ones except for that all team tokens over there, just because I'm trying to get that DeMar DeRozan. I put in those 25 tokens over here, then I select 15 of those all team tokens at the end. And that is why it's key for you to basically save up all the tokens until you get up to that last couple of days, preferably that last day, just because then you know exactly what you've got, you know what you've got to work with, and then you can go ahead and exchange different tokens for the ones that you actually need to get the master that you want. All of these sets over here are repeatable, and they might have a cooldown. I don't know for certain. If you have done these sets, let me know in the comment section down below what the cooldown's like. But this one over here is a 2-for-1 offer. This one is a 10-for-5 offer, so basically the same ratio, 2-for-1. This one is the improved one, because this one is 25 for 15. If it was 2-to-1, you would have to put in 30 of these tokens, but it's decreased by 5 over here, as you can see, to 25. So that means it is the best deal. But I don't know whether this one has a cooldown. It might, but you want to try and do this one over the other two, as it were, just because then you're getting more for your tokens, as it were, if you exchange these 25 for 15 out instead of the other ones, which are those 2-for-1 offers in 10-for-5 and exactly 2-for-1. So make sure you're doing that one at the very end over here, this 25 for 15, because that one is the best. But that is where you're spending through all of those tokens that you're getting through the events and also in the store, which you can see there is a section over here for the store. There's only a limited amount of packs you can buy, no money spent, as with all the promos that we have had. It's looking like there is a free claim pack, which gets yourself one of these NBA 2022 awards trophies. Now, these trophies are going to be useful in that these can be put in place of any different token. They can be used in an all nominees token, an all awards winners token, an all team token, an all rookie team token, or even an all defensive team token. That is going to be really useful in helping you get some of these masters. There's the claim pack, which is free. There's also the coin packs, which cost 5k coins, or you can watch an advert for one of these tokens, 5 of them a day. That's only going to cost you 50k coins, and they are going to be very useful in helping you get yourself some masters. Above that, there is also a cash pack. As you can see, 100 NBA cash for an extra trophy. You can buy 10 of them a day. I don't know whether we'll get a BOGO offer, maybe 100 cash for 2 tokens. Might be the case, it might not be the case, but that will usually drop halfway through the promo or a couple days into the promo. That's not a guarantee though, don't take my word for it. It might drop, it might not. And then you can see there's boom or bust packs over here. There's a player pack for 1,000 NBA cash, that boom bust pack over there. There's bundles you can buy with extra money, VIP event pass, 95 overall select players to get yourself started in the sets themselves. You can see the big bundle over there is going to give you the select pack, 25 tokens, some stamina, and some NBA cash to help yourself out with this promo. But now on to the calculations. What can you actually get no money spent? Now, we're going to take into consideration there is also a chance of you getting an extra token with these events. It's saying it's 50% chance. We're going to take it as that 50% chance. You're going to be able to get yourself 18 tokens from each different section of the map over here, if we're using that 50% chance rule, which we are. So that's 18 tokens per event. That puts yourself up to, throughout the whole promo, 126 tokens of each section, which is really, really useful. Then in the store, we said you can get yourself 6 trophies every single day. So that means using that claim pack and the coin packs, that's 6 a day. Times that by 7, that's 42 extra trophies, plus that extra event down at the bottom, which is going to give you a select of 3 tokens. And times that by 7, that's going to put you up to 21 extra tokens of your chosen section. If you add up all the tokens from the events, the trophies from the store, and your selected tokens from this event over here, provided you're going to pick all of those for just one different section, that means you're going to get 189 tokens of your primary section, as it were. Now, not only are you going to get 189 tokens of your primary section, but you're also going to get yourself 504 extra tokens on top of that. So those are from the different sections themselves, mainly through playing the events. That's 504 extra tokens. Now, if you use these exchange sets along the top, you exchange the tokens that you want that aren't from your primary sections. You'd use those ones, exchange them for the ones that you do need. That is going to help you get up to those 250 tokens required to get just one master. Because if you think about it, 504 tokens, divide it roughly by 2 if you're using that 2-for-1 offer mainly. That's going to put yourself in an extra 250 tokens, plus the ones that you're getting from the events themselves. That's 189 tokens. So that is just under 2 masters, as it were. Maybe you can push for 2 masters if you get a little bit luckier than 50% chance in total. And also if you're using this exchange set over here, the 25 for 15 one. So you could potentially get 2 masters, guaranteed pretty much 1 master if you play through as much as you can. Let me know in the comment section down below which one of these masters are you going to try and get out of those 101s. If you want to go check out this 100-point challenge we did between Steph Curry and Klay Thompson from previous promos, go check out the video in the bottom left-hand corner. It was really intense, especially in that last quarter. Go check out that video in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.